So guys, welcome back to another McCon Gaming banger. So I've tried making this OBS mic, like this brand new mic I have, sound good for OBS. And I don't know if it sounds good. I think it sounds alright right now, but I'm tired of trying to make it sound good. I just want to start streaming and just like get over it. So we're gonna be reacting to videos for the stream. I don't really care if I have viewers or not. I'm just gonna be clip farming. So let's watch some Mike Korzemba. The Warriors just sent the NBA a terrifying warning. And I'm gonna turn off hold up. I'm gonna turn off this monitor and output because I can literally hear myself talking. It's so weird. So yes, Warriors, let's go. Hold up, I didn't turn on my there you go. That's good. That's good.
Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors just made one thing very clear. Playoff Jimmy is here, and Golden State now has a chance to make NBA history. Throughout all of time, just two 8 seeds have made the NBA Finals, the 2023 Heat and the 1999 New York Knicks, but
The 1999 Knicks made the finals, bro? I did not know that. I thought it was only the Miami Heat. That's crazy.
a 7 seed has never broken through and made the finals, let alone won an NBA championship. I would argue that this Golden State Warriors team has the best chance we have ever seen from a 7 seed, as there is no denying Jimmy Butler is one of the best playoff raisers to ever play the game. When the lights get the brightest, Jimmy plays like a true superstar, and immediately we saw that in the play-in game against the Grizzlies. In 30 regular season games,
38 points, bro. I watched that entire game. That was crazy, bro. That was actually insane.
With the Golden State Warriors this season, Jimmy scored 30 points or more just once. In the play-in game, he finished with 38, instantly putting the league on notice. And now, Golden State has locked in a 7 seed. They have locked in a first-round matchup against the Houston.
So, here are the... Okay, so, I'm pretty sure the Mavs beat the Kings. Yeah, they beat the Kings. And then right now, the Grizzlies are beating the Mavs. I don't know if they won. Let me check. Mavericks versus Grizzlies. Oh, rest in peace to the Dallas Mavericks, bro. You traded Luka to lose in the play-in. Wow. But anyways, it's gonna be Warriors versus Rockets, Timberwolves versus Lakers, and then for a first seed, it's gonna be Memphis versus OKC, and then I already know the Heat won the play-in as a 10 seed. They're the 10 seed, really? Hold up, what the? Hold up. They made the playoffs as a 10 seed? No, the Bulls are the 10 seed. Why does it say they're the 10 seed? That's weird. But anyways.
Rockets, and
I think my fault, guys.
We can all agree they are playing as well as anyone. On top of this, I think we can also agree the NBA is afraid of what could come here because Jimmy has unfinished business. Yes, the 2020.
Imagine how Jimmy feels after bringing a G League roster in 2023 to the finals. Now he has the help of Steph Curry. He has something to prove now. He has something to prove, definitely.
In 2023 Miami Heat made the finals, but Jimmy Butler has no fond memories of those runs, saying we was all right, we didn't win nothing like we was supposed to, we made some cool runs, we had some fun. I think that's all we did. Jimmy is clearly on a mission to retire with a championship ring, which means we are left with one giant question here. Can Golden State pull this off and make history as the NBA's first title winning 7 seed? What's up, Mike here, and I have a clip for us we need to watch. But before we do, if you do enjoy the content on this channel, it'd be awesome if you could subscribe and turn on post notifications. Only if you do like the videos. We are
I'm good, bro. I will not subscribe.
going to be grinding during the playoffs and really forever. But for now, let's watch this clip.
Should have pulled it out. Butler with the move. Green, Curry, 3, good!
W. Curry.
Here we see Jimmy, who already
let me
has...
get my Saratoga water bottle real quick. And let me check my audio, too. Audio check right now.
Curry, 3, good! W. Curry.
Jimmy, who already has
my Saratoga water bottle real quick, and let me check my. Bro, my audio is pretty good.
Has no. Nothing like. I think that's all he did. He is clearly on. Just who's in the play. Anyway.
It's gonna be Memphis versus OKC, and then I already know the Heat won the play-in as a 10 seed. They're the 10 seed, really? So guys, we're back. We have 0 viewers, which is fine because I'm streaming for the gratification, not the viewers.
38
I don't even know what that means, but we're streaming for the gratification.
points, frees the defenders on a drive to the basket, hit Draymond with a pass, who then shovels it over to Steph for a wide open three.
Beautiful.
We cannot understate how important this play is. Not only did it help secure a win, but when Jimmy is scoring at this level, the gravity he brings to the Warriors is game-changing. If we pause mid-Jimmy Butler drive, we find that not only was Draymond open, but so were Podziemski and Moses Moody. Jimmy's impact on this Warriors team is just tremendous. In the 30 games Jimmy played with Golden State this season after the trade, Golden State was 23-7. That would have put them on pace for around 62 or 63 wins if Jimmy had been with the team the whole year. That would have made them the second seed in the Western Conference, but instead, the Warriors won just 48 games total and are now about as underseeded.
You know what's crazy is that if we just won 2 more games, we could have been the 3rd seed. If we just won against the who did we lose against? If we just won against, did we lose against the Hawks? I believe. No, I don't know. If we just won against, I know one of them was the Spurs, but if we won against the Spurs, and if we won against the Hawks, I don't know. I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but there's 2 more games, we would have been the 3rd seed. But that's crazy. That's just crazy to think about, man.
As you can possibly get.
This year's Western Conference is so like close.
At the end of the day, all that matters is how you're playing to end a season. And the Rockets, to be fair, did end their season with 20 wins and 10 losses. They played great down the stretch, but to pretend like Golden State doesn't have a great chance to win this series would just be a lie. In fact, Golden State is actually the current betting favorite to win as a 7 seed. Jimmy is going to be the key to everything though, but we do have great reason to believe that another rise of playoff Jimmy is coming. He certainly has the confidence.
The Warriors didn't think they would be in the playoffs. You didn't know if you'd be in the playoffs. Just now that you've fought, you didn't?
I did.
You knew?
Yeah.
And with playoff Jimmy,
the Warriors didn't think they would be in the playoffs. You didn't know if you'd be in the playoffs. Just now that you've fought.
Oh, Jimmy got so much aura, bro. Like he is like cocky, but like he has stats to prove it off, bro. Like imagine making, like in 2023, he said he would make the finals, and he did. Well, he said he was gonna win the chip, but the finals as an 8 seed is actually crazy.
I did. You knew?
And with playoff Jimmy on the court, defenses are just getting frozen watching him. Just looking at the play-in game here, Jaren Jackson Jr., a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, lets the easiest backdoor cut possible happen when Jimmy gets the ball at the top of the key. Near the end of the first quarter, same story, Jimmy isos and everyone hard focuses him, giving Quinn Post a wide open 3. This is because of how big a threat Jimmy is to score in the playoffs. We see this on this play where Jimmy hits with a pump fake, blows by Zach Edey, and makes the N1, and then on the next possession, same thing. The help defense doesn't come, Jimmy ends up with a tip in. It's truly a pick your poison. Help and Jimmy's gonna make the right play. Don't help and he's gonna make.
Okay, I'm tired of this video. Nobody's watching anyway. Let's watch some Santa Cruz Medicinals. $100 on Costco's healthiest food.
Once
Want to react to this, chat?
Figured out
Let's react to this.
that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back.
I have $100 cash.
Bro, Santa Cruz is low-key like top 5 Instagram creators for me. He's just so inspirational, like preaching about health and all that. It's like, bro, I love your message and I love your vibes, bro. You're phenomenal.
I have $100 cash to spend right now at Costco. Let me show you everything I'm about to get. Let's take it home and see if it's worth it. We're starting off with a bunch of protein. $22, basically 23 bucks for tons of wings. Look at these party wings, bro. This is a lot. You guys have seen my wing recipes. These are easy to make. Throw these in the cart for sure. We're at 23 bucks. For some red meat, this beef loin flat meat looks amazing. You can see the marbling. 30 bucks. This is gonna bring us to $53 total, but we've just hit a lot of protein. 10 bucks for a massive watermelon. I love eating fruit for
Watermelon's
dessert.
10 bucks? I did not know I thought it was like $5.
So for the $100, we're definitely gonna throw this in. That's gonna bring us to $63. 5 big.
Bro, 63% of your money's gone already. 30 seconds into the video. That's crazy.
Booms! Tanner's about to boom everywhere.
He has to buy rotisserie chicken. That's a given, right?
So we're at $63. This huge bag of potatoes is $5.89. We can cook these in the oven and serve them with some of that flank steak. We can make mashed potatoes from these by boiling them, putting some Parmesan, some butter. Tanner loves mashed potatoes, man. There you go, man.
Smash them right up, man.
That brings us to $69. $69. Let's see what else we're gonna get. We gotta throw in some greens, and bok choy is one of my favorite greens. You're gonna get vitamin K1. You're also gonna get a low amount of oxalates. It's just really versatile too. Easy to cook. You throw this in a stainless steel or cast iron pan, a little bit of grass-fed ghee or some olive oil, some Blend One seasoning. $7 for this whole thing. There's a lot of bok choy in there. Let's throw this in. All right, that brings us to $75.89. I'm thinking some Greek yogurt, maybe some frozen fruit to save money.
Yeah, let's get some frozen blueberries, man. Nature's Skittle.
Maybe eggs if but they sell like 150 eggs at one time.
Yeah,
so
dude, I eat a lot of eggs.
Damn, okay, let's go see. We gotta get some yogurt. Protein yogurt bowls are just like a dessert with some frozen fruit, which we might get next. 2 of these things, and they're pretty big. You're also talking
Yogurt. See it, Saibao. Hold up, we have the Crip Farm.
eggs at one time.
Yeah,
so
dude, I ate a lot of eggs.
Damn, okay, let's go see. We gotta get some yogurt. Protein yogurt bowls are just like a dessert with some
Gert, Saibao. Hold up.
frozen fruit, which we might get next. 2 of these things, and they're pretty big. You're also talking A2 organic whole milk yogurt from grass-fed cows. Are you kidding me? $8.99 for this. Definitely throw this in. Tanner stove. That brings us to $84.89. So we're almost at that 100. Let's see what we get next. We were gonna get eggs in this $100 challenge, but come on, chickens. We gotta get our own chickens.
Bro, 3 eggs. That's only half my.
3 eggs? How do you even only buy 3 eggs, bro? I thought you buy a dozen at a time.
Breakfast.
Damn. I'm actually not gonna get this 3-berry blend. Let me tell you why. Right next to it, right here, are some organic strawberries. The big bag of organic strawberries is the same price as that 3-berry blend. So for $9.99, we're gonna get this. This brings us to $94. So what are we gonna do with the last $6? I don't know. Let's figure it out.
Oh my God, take a picture of my.
Hell yeah. Let's go, dude.
I think he got me into you
W.
guys.
Nice. Awesome. I love that.
No, you two are related.
Yeah.
Cousins. Cousins. Okay.
Well,
Looks like it. There we go. Go to the.
I did not know Santa Cruz has a cousin, chat.
Let's do it. Brody, what up, dude? We're out here shopping, man. We missed you, man, but it looks like your dad's getting some locked-in stuff, man. I'm glad you're dialed in, dude. Staying away from that red 40. Let's go. All right, guys. Right now, Tanner is convincing me because we're going to basically eat this haul together. And that's my cousin, so he wants to eat. And he says it's $9. So this will put us at $103. Are you willing to go over? $103 for the take and bake sourdough. This is honestly the best sourdough you can buy.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah, phone a friend.
Brendan, can we get the extra $3, please?
Tanner, will you make me a steak sandwich, Tanner? Sir, should we get this sourdough here? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Yes?
100%.
Okay. You said we could. All right, we are getting the sourdough, and this is gonna put us at $104. So the $100 challenge is blown up because of Tanner. But let's see what this got us. Let's
I mean, can't you just like get like $4 cheaper if you just choose like a cheaper meat? Like you could get the same exact meat, but like if it's like, let's say 1.12 pounds is $30, you could just like get 1 pound for like $26. That should bring you back down to 100.
to the cart. For $100, we have a bunch of good carbohydrates through bread and potatoes. Really high quality organic sourdough. 160 grams of protein in these yogurts. A couple pounds of really high quality red meat. Look at the marbling on that bitch, man.
That's some good stuff.
It is. Put some olive oil on that, some Blend 1 or Blend 2, and then like some citrus on there. Put it on the grill, and then toast that. Dude, and
that's
put the
almost like we
steak.
did that
Yeah, we did the
yesterday.
steak sandwich yesterday. The real star of the show here are these wings. Because this is a $100 haul, it's obviously budget friendly. So I'm going back to what I ate a lot in college. Wings, bro. Learn how to make wings. You can make them in the oven. You could even like fry them in a cast iron. I've done that before. You can smoke them if you have a Traeger. This is almost 8.5 pounds of wings. This is a lot of protein. This is gonna be the
8.5 pounds. So that's like, let's say a third pound is, that's like 24 meals.
bulk of our protein. You're talking 500, 600 grams of protein in here. For some more healthy carbs, antioxidants, vitamin C, organic strawberries. This is a lot of organic strawberries. Some fiber, some vitamin K. Bok choy, absolutely amazing. And because the weather's nice today, nothing's better than watermelon on a nice day, man. Hey, we could oil this thing up and throw it in the pool. You ever seen people do that?
What?
Yeah, we're about to do that.
What? In the pool?
No, okay, so people oil up
Oh, and try to get it
a
out
watermelon. They try to get it out of the pool.
That'd be funny, man.
It could be fun.
That'd be fun if we did it.
What the? That's your cousin, bro. What the fuck?
Cancel his Costco membership. This is a lot of watermelon. There's natural L-citrulline in watermelon, which helps your blood flow. What I would have loved to get are some eggs, but there's like an egg shortage in the United States or something. But overall, guys, this is a lot of food, okay? So like, if you're on a budget, get a Costco membership and go and get stuff like this. And if you don't think this is delicious, then you don't know how to cook, because we're gonna make some fire stuff with this. All right, guys, let me know what you would have obtained for $100 at Costco. But I feel like it's a pretty good haul. Follow me for more easy stuff like this. Stay healthy, stay stoked. Love you.
WW. Okay, next video. What should we watch? 4 healthiest fast food orders.
What are you still doing here? You still have not downloaded Pi Adblock? You know I'm just gonna keep showing up on your screen until you download it.
Fast food is American tradition. However, with many people wanting to get truly healthy, but not wanting to give up fast food, I'm gonna show you some options today that are actually pretty healthy in terms of fast food. The fact is,
yeah, bro, I don't know why every time me and my friends go out, they're like, yo, let's get some McDonald's, let's get Taco Bell, but you're literally just killing yourself slowly but surely, bro. You could just like, why don't we hang out by maybe buying some grass-fed steak, some like beef tallow at the grocery store, cook that up, like, bro, come on, bro, lock it with your health, bro.
there are so many fast food options that are just horrible no matter what. I filmed a video with FaZe Rug that has millions upon millions of views, and it's all about how to order healthy while
I did not know he met FaZe Rug.
still eating fast food. Now, the healthiest thing you can do is buy food at a grocery store and learn how to cook at home. But I understand the reality that many of you are going to want to go eat some fast food options with your friends. So follow me along today as I show you some of the most dialed in, locked in options that you can get. Starting off with In-N-Out, I'm going to show you the most locked in order, and it's absolutely delicious. Let's go. All right, In-N-Out. I mean, dude, everybody loves In-N-Out. The classic taste. Like, it is one of the best fast food places in terms of like a business too. But I'm going to show you how you can actually order something that's healthy, because a lot of the options in here are not that healthy. So let's go check it out. So the thing with In-N-Out is there's a secret menu, and we're going to tap into that secret menu today in order to make this pretty healthy. We're filming how to order healthy at In-N-Out today. We get the protein style, like the yes, wrapped in lettuce.
Yo, that is the Huzz.
We get the protein style.
Bro, look at the Huzz, bro. That's inspirational.
Like the yes, wrapped in lettuce. That's really the main thing. I mean, I do the cheese. You got the lettuce wrap? Okay, nice. You're on the protein style method. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do today is a protein style 3x0, and I'm gonna do grilled onions on that. We're gonna hold.
I tried the protein style. It's literally just meat and lettuce, bro. Like Santa Cruz, I know you're healthy, bro, but whenever I tried it, it tastes like absolute dick. It tastes like dick. The veiny did, bro. All my days, bro.
Spread. Can I get that mustard grilled instead? Mustard fried? I'll do pickles, yeah.
Perfect. Would you like ketchup and mustard instead of the spread?
Pickles? I did not know In-N-Out serves pickles, bro.
Yes. Yeah, on the side, yep. Awesome.
It's gonna be $6.95 on the pin pad. Would you like
Sweet.
one cup of
So the method at In-N-Out is to get that 3x0. So they're gonna wrap basically meat in lettuce, and there's gonna be some veggies in there. The thing with bread is I'm not like extremely anti-bread. However, the dough and bread that are used for a lot of these fast food restaurants are filled with seed oils, sugar, artificial preservatives. So to avoid that, we just remove that. I also like to get the grilled onions and ask for it mustard fried. So they're actually gonna cover it in mustard basically and put it on the grill. In my mind, that mustard fried might negate some of the seed oils because they're gonna put it on the grill without oil, hopefully. However, yes, In-N-Out does use seed oil.
The seed oil is that evil, bro? Like you say mustard fried just to, bro, that's, I don't know. Should I stop eating Cheetos, chat? I don't know.
It's one of the downsides, but as far as, you know, fast food goes, it's pretty fresh. What up, dude? What's cracking, man? Getting that protein style, man.
Yeah.
Stoked, man.
Dude, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man. Yes, you got that soda?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta give that shit up, man. Lock in.
Soda's not bad for you.
It is. All right, so let's see this In-N-Out burger, the protein style. This is becoming famous now.
Bro, low-key, I've been trying to lock in just like Santa Cruz, and so far, I've been trying to make my own meals, you know what I'm saying? Like, I make my own sweet potato, I make my own chicken, make my own eggs, you know what I'm saying? But like, I really want an In-N-Out burger, not gonna lie. I really want an In-N-Out burger.
After it was popularized by the FaZe Rug video, I do not gatekeep this order. And look at what we have here. Beautiful. Lettuce, meat, tomato, some grilled onion in there, mustard fried to possibly mitigate some of the seed oils on the grill. Big thing is cost here. This is about $6. If you live in a state with slightly less tax than California, you might be paying about $5.50 for this. I would recommend getting 2. Let's try it out and see how it is. Oh my God, that is so good. You get hit with that classic In-N-Out flavor, yet you aren't getting the seed oils, sugar, GMO dough.
Okay, I get, so you know how like when you eat something, like you remember how it tastes like? So I can just imagine how In-N-Out burger, but with only lettuce would taste like. Let me imagine it. Bro, it tastes like dip, bro. Veiny dip. Tastes like veiny dip, bro.
That comes in the bun. One thing I love to do is get this protein style burger, bring it home, whip up some beef tallow french fries, which are very affordable, very
beef
easy
tallow french fry. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh my God.
to make, and you have an all-American fast food meal the way it should be. Let's head to another very popular fast food place right now, and I'll show you another super locked-in order you can go get. Chipotle was founded in 1993 in Colorado. The premise was to provide fresh, real ingredients in a fast-style, build-your-own bowl, build-your-own burrito, and Chipotle to this day still uses actual fresh ingredients. Now, they do cook with seed oils. Other than that, I find it a place where you can get really high-quality ingredients. Let's go check it out, see how much my bowl costs, and let's see if they short us on the protein, because I know that's been some shit Chipotle's doing lately. Let's go check. See, I know Saladino did a video where he says he's urging Chipotle to switch from seed oils. I completely agree with that. I know a dude who's starting up a Chipotle competitor called Tallow.
Oh my God, I don't give a shit about no autofocus, bruh.
Organic Grill that's going to use tallow, obviously. I know a dude who's starting up a Chipotle competitor called Tallow Organic Grill that's going to use tallow, obviously.
I completely support the founding of a beef tallow Chipotle competitor, but like, I have a feeling that shit's gonna be like $30 for a third pound of meat, bro. Like, I want stuff to be healthy and cheap, bro. Like, I would pay like at most $12 for a Chipotle sized bowl.
But, you know, maybe it'll happen someday. There is some stuff you want to avoid, which I'll tell you about. We've talked about the whole white rice versus brown rice thing. It's not that brown rice is bad, but white rice, in my opinion, is slightly better. That outer hull of brown rice has a good amount of phytic acid, which is an anti-nutrient. I'm not somebody who's so scared of phytic acid that I'll never eat brown rice or something with phytic acid. However, to pay more for brown rice because you're like, oh, it has fiber, it's just kind of BS. And if you enjoy the white rice, go for it. Let's go with white rice as the base. I'm gonna do some black beans. For the protein, I'm gonna go with steak. And then here, I'm gonna throw a little bit of cheese. I'm gonna throw some of that lettuce. I'm gonna throw some of that pico de gallo. And I will go with the—
Oh, pig, that sounds so good. Bro, I ate already, but I'm not trying to be a fat ass to eat more, but like, why am I watching this, bro?
guac for extra. So we have the Chipotle bowl. We're going to get a good amount of potassium from this guacamole there. That's why I don't mind throwing it in. I know it's extra money. However, avocados have 3 times the amount of potassium than bananas. You get some good nutrients from the steak, some good antioxidants from the pico de gallo here. Unique compounds that are in onions like quercetin, which are really good for preventing against—
Bro, like, Santa Cruz, do you have a script? Why are you so well spoken, man? This is crazy.
allergies and histamine issues. Lettuce is going to give us a little bit of fiber. Cheese is going to give us some calcium. Let's dive in and see how it tastes. Overall, there's just 2 downsides of Chipotle. 1, the price. I just paid $16 for this bowl. I could go get a pound of ground beef.
$16. I used to love Chipotle, man. They used to fill it to the brim. Now they fucking like skimp out on the meat, skimp out on the rice, everything, and they make it fucking 2 times more than what I used to pay, bro. I am not buying that, Chipotle. I'm going to grocery store buying my own meat. Got my face, bruh.
Some veggies, more veggies than are in here, and definitely some rice, and whip that up for less money than this bowl. I would get triple the amount of protein, triple the amount of veggies, and I could cook it at home in olive oil or ghee or beef tallow. However, I know fast food's a thing of like convenience, but you really need to start to think about how convenient really is it. The other downside, however, with Chipotle, again, is they cook in seed oils, rice bran oil. And while this isn't gonna be a big issue for me when we're doing the video that's about fast food and healthy options at fast food, it's still a slight downside. So overall, like we just hit In-N-Out, I could have gotten 2 of those big burgers there for about 11, 12 bucks, or paid a few bucks more and gotten this. Just doesn't really add up. But let me show you the next option, which might be better than this, but we really gotta go see. It's been a little while since I've been there. Come with us right now and let's get a little Mediterranean vibe going. All right, now we are at Cava. Bro, I
have never tried Cava before.
Low-key beef with Cava because they really wanted to push that they use olive oil. And then we went there one time and we realized that it's a seed oil olive oil blend. And I just thought that was kind of bullshit. And like on their website.
What is the point? Is seed oil like cheaper or something? Is that why they use seed oils, bro? What the fuck?
They were like, we source our olive oil from this Greek sommelier of olive oil. It's like, dude, that's cap. That's a seed oil blend. So it's still a healthy option though. So I can't like leave it out of this series because they do use a lot of good ingredients. So let's go check it out right now and I'll show you what I get. Cava. Cava. I mean, look, they do have fresh ingredients.
I know they've got farming at its finest.
Some like bad health ratings at some certain locations, but I don't know. I need to look deeper into that. Hopefully not at this location. So let's do a little bit of that white rice.
Bro, that's the gruz, bro. Oh my god, bro. Hold on.
Deeper into that. Hopefully not at this location. So let's.
Bro, look at the gruz, bro. That's a cougar right there. Beautiful. Inspirational.
Let's do a little bit of that white rice. I'll do some arugula. And then do you guys use olive oil for most of your stuff? It's mixed with seed oil. It's still mixed with the seed oil? Okay. Olive oil blend.
Bro, what is the point of mixing your... Oh my... What? Cava, dude. What the fuck? Like, would you rather have all seed oil or half and half? It's like... Is half and half, like... If you have half poison, half, like, medicine, like, is it still good for you? I don't know.
So we do see that blend, the seed oil olive oil blend. I don't know what olive oil sommelier is. I'll go with the tzatziki. For the meat, let's see the options. Oh, well.
Bro, where's the nearest Cava to me? I'm gonna search it up. Cava restaurant. There is a Cava. How do I check it? This is all SoCal. I live in NorCal, bro. Cava. They're a nightclub, a freaking lawyering firm, but there's no food. 334 miles away. 334 miles away, bro. Oh.
I mean, right off the bat, I think I gotta go with that braised lamb. Oh, let's go with the pickled onions. And we'll actually do some cabbage. And then let's do some of those cucumbers, some olives. And I think that will be...
If you work at Cava, do you get free food? Because if you do, that seems fire.
It. 1746, okay. All right, Cava. Cava. Okay, so we're talking $17 now. And listen, it's still a seed oil blend. I really don't understand, like, would it really mess with their margins that much if they just ordered real olive oil? You can see in that container right there, it's olive oil mixed with sunflower oil. They don't even say the ratio. So here is my beef with Cava. I allege that they are trying to tap into the seed oil free market by claiming they use olive oil and get that benefit if people are trying to avoid seed oils, while hiding the fact that they really use a seed oil blend, or like semi-hiding that fact. In this Instagram post, they say, we're Greek, so olive oil isn't just a cooking staple, it's a way of life. And Stavros isn't just our supplier, he's a bona fide olive oil sommelier. He's a friend whose family has farmed olives in Sparta for generations. Our longtime partnership...
Bro, imagine posting all this and then you just use seed oil blend, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Stavros is building a new production and distribution.
No matter what your business is, don't let it stay behind. Go to Fiverr. Find a
distribution facility with end-to-end control, and Cava's dips and marinades will taste even more uncommonly delicious. You're telling me a Greek olive oil sommelier is cool with putting seed oils in his olive oil? I think that's complete cap. All that said, cool with putting seed oils in his olive oil? I think that's complete cap.
That
All
is
that
complete
said,
cap. No cap.
I'm not like so against seed oils that I'm gonna like completely just like eliminate this whole meal, but for $17 it better be damn good. I do like the toppings, you know, you get pretty fresh. Cabbage is really good for you. Arugula has vitamin K1, K2. You get some olives in there, which are actually pretty nutrient dense. Cucumbers, not really nutrient dense, a little bit of vitamin K. To be honest, it does taste really good. Maybe I'm just a sucker for like Mediterranean food, but that braised lamb is delicious. It's not overpowering on the seasoning like you sometimes will get with a Chipotle bowl. They overpower the spice. That isn't the case here, and the ingredients do taste pretty fresh. But for $17, guys, 17 bucks. In another video, I'm showing you seed oil-free restaurants that cook with, you know, organic eggs, non-GMO meats, and you're gonna be paying about $16 to $17 at a lot of those places. But overall, the taste, I gotta say, does taste pretty good. Let me know below what you think about Cava. What are your genuine feelings about this, and do you feel like they're trying to fake the funk when it comes to using olive oil? But let's go to our next location, which you definitely have one in your town if you're watching this. Like, there's no
McDonald's?
way you don't know about this, so
It has to be McDonald's. It has to be McDonald's.
Every single town has a classic Mexican spot, whether that's a taco truck
But it's not like a food chain. It's like different.
or a little Mexican hole in the wall like this. It is fast food. You go in there, you order some tacos, it's really quick, and you are supporting a local business. The food is really high quality, and while I know this isn't a huge chain, it kind of is in a way because there's Mexican places everywhere. Let me know if you have one in your town. Let's go check out this one right now. This place makes their own tortillas right next door, which is pretty crazy. That's unique. I'm gonna get 3 tacos. And we're gonna do 2 carne asada. I'm gonna go with some of that cabeza for the last one. $12.93, guys, so definitely better price than that Cava, better price than Chipotle. I'm just filming like a review of like fast food places today, you know what I mean? I'm showing like how much better your guys' stuff is than like if somebody, so still people going to Taco Bell out there, and that's a disaster. You guys hand make the tortillas, is that right?
Yeah.
Fuck Taco Bell. Fuck Taco Bell.
We have a market over there?
Do you know what do you guys use for cooking? Do you use like canola oil or lard or like animal fat? What do you guys use?
We do lard for the beans.
Okay, nice. All right, let's go check out this market that's right near this Mexican store and see what's up with the tortillas. Hot, fresh tortillas that go directly to their restaurant over there. Dude, this is amazing. This is the masa
Bro,
right here. This is the
that's actually
giant-
pretty lit, bro. Imagine just knowing that your tortillas are made right next door. Cause like other Mexican restaurants, they probably go to like fucking they're probably from some fucking like some like Kindle, like what's the abusive company, like the Nestle companies, bro. It's like they kill like 800 cows for one tortilla, bro. Like, nah, you already know it's organically processed in this. It's phenomenal.
Giant tortilla press. I've seen this thing running before. Let's pull up actually the Taco Bell like taco and see how many ingredients are in there. Taco Bell's chalupa taco shell alone. Look at the ingredient roster here. Cheesy Street chalupa shell. Look at this, dude. You're avoiding so much of that bullshit when you just eat real food. So let's see how these tacos are, but I mean, we're talking 12 bucks like for some tacos. Let's see how much protein is really on there. What I like about tacos is you're getting a corn tortilla, you're getting some meat, you're getting some onions and cilantro, but really the price to protein with the lack of artificial preservatives, because you're not really gonna find those in a traditional Mexican place. That's really what we're going for. All right, no need for the chips for me. We're just gonna dive into the tacos. So look at these.
Bro, like whenever I eat at a Mexican restaurant, I do have to avoid these chips, man. These chips are bon appetit, but I gotta avoid it. Okay.
So I got cabeza, which is beef head. Let's dive into that first. Right off the bat, I do think this was a larger protein portion than Chipotle. I think Cava might have it beat or match with the protein portion. And I do think In-N-Out, if you get 2 of those burgers that I got, would be more protein than this. But for 12 bucks, I mean, dude, it's pretty good. Let's see how it tastes.
Wow.
The tortillas at this place are so...
Bro, when I order a taco from like a Mexican restaurant, it is about like half of that, bro. It is not that big. Oh my days.
good. It's insane. And that cabeza just melts in your mouth. As far as fast food goes, this actually took less time to order, sit down, and get our food than In-N-Out. So that's pretty unique. And now we dive into the classic carne asada. Dude, they gave us guacamole for free. And that's not just something they did for us special. That's just standard on the carne asada taco. So there's no $2.50 extra charge like at Chipotle. You see the guac, you see some tomato in there, you see some onion. Let's try it out.
Wow.
That is absolutely delicious. Overall, when you get something like this, you're supporting a local business. You're not going to spend as much money as these new fancy fast food options like Chipotle and Cava. You're going to get some good protein portion sizing, and you're not going to get artificial preservatives. You're not going to get sugar. So overall, I think my two favorite options were In-N-Out protein style and the traditional Mexican food, the taco. I'm so locked in that I do consider this like a cheat meal, and I truly don't see any reason to go get these horrible options like Chick-fil-A, like Jack in the Box. There's just almost nothing
Jack
there
in the
that
Box,
you can order in a healthy
out
way.
of every single restaurant, Jack in the Box is like the most unhealthiest, bro. You could just tell from like the aura, the stench. Like it's not even a bad stench. It's like a decent stench, but you can just tell from the stench. This shit is artificially processed. It's horrible for your health. It's horrible for your health. So.
And with these places getting more expensive, like I mentioned, do you really want to go spend $17 at Cava when you could go to the grocery store, get some actual food, or go to a local Mexican place, spend 12 bucks, and get something like this? So you need to lock in how you think about fast food. What does it really mean? Something that's ready, quick, delicious, and in this case, nutritious. With fast food, it's more about what you avoid. Are you going to be ingesting Red 40? Are you going to be ingesting these artificial preservatives like BHT? McDonald's uses dimethylpolysiloxane, an anti-foaming agent in their cooking oil. Do you want to be ingesting that? You have to start to ask yourself these questions, because with 1 out of 3 people in the United States getting diagnosed with cancer at some point in their life, you can look at it as just a quick, oh, fast food, it's just something I do. But you're really not gonna like how you feel if you get cancer. So eat food that's been consumed forever, like this, because I'll take this over Taco Bell any day of the week. Fuck you, Taco Bell. Let me know below some of your favorite fast food options or any ways that you make them healthy.
That'll be a
Anything else
video we could react to. Let's find another video.